Well, we featured this bright young musician just last week, but invited her back for this week's Spotlight Music Series when we heard that her playing is a family affair. Let's welcome back Pearl Wright, cello player and Summerville Orchestra's 2025 Concerto Competition winner, and her sister Cecily, who's here to share more on just how the love of music is being passed down through the generations and really how it is something that you play with your mom. I mean, it's a whole family thing. So glad to have you both with us.
Thank you.
And you must have been very proud of your sister after winning that competition.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I had so much faith in her. I thought she was going to win.
That's wonderful. Okay, so I do have to point this out. We talked about this before we got started. You two do look like twins. But that's
Yes.
wrong, right?
That's wrong.
You're the elder sister.
Yes.
By how much?
5 years.
By 5 years.
Yes.
A very youthful looking 5 years. So how old are you?
20. Just turned 20.
You just turned 20.
Yes.
That just stunned me for a second there because I remember how old you told me you were, but my goodness,
Yep.
you look like a baby. So that's another subject. We'll have to find out what your secret is. So you play the violin.
Yes, ma'am.
And when did you start?
I started when I was 4.
4 years old. And you've been playing it ever since. Why do you love the instrument so much?
Well, kind of like my sister's story last week, it wasn't my idea to start on the violin. My mom just kind of started me in that direction. But after playing for about a few years, it was hard starting out. It's a very slow process. But after that, I just got to the point where it just became such a passion of mine, and I grew to love it as I actually started to sound decent.
Right, so that was encouraging, obviously, that you took to the instrument so well. And when did you two find out that you played well together? Because you think of sisters, sometimes you have a rivalry, but it looks like you two get along very well.
More or less.
Oh, okay.
But I'm a good actor for the camera,
right? So you looked up to your sister, though.
Yeah, I did. When I saw, I remember at a recital when I was probably about 3, and I saw her playing, and I was like, that is going to be me one day. And I was so upset that I could not be up there on stage that I just started crying. And so they had to take me out of the recital. Yes, but so then a couple years later, I started, and as I said, it was my goal to become better than her. So
I know, you did say
where
that
it led
last
from
week,
there.
Yeah. So is she better than you?
Yeah, she gives me a run for my money.
That's a very undiplomatic question to ask. So when you were coming up and learning an instrument, a lot of times young people, children, they're kind of led in the direction of learning classical music, but then they really dig their heels in, they don't enjoy doing it. There had to have been something about the music itself that spoke to you. So how does it feel to play classical music?
Classical music to me speaks the most of any music. I mean, it's music it's been passed down through many, many generations. I mean, it's really stood the test of time.
Yeah.
And to me, there's so much emotional depth to all these classical pieces, and especially the Romantic era, that I just feel like it really has a connection to me.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy playing it because of that reason.
How about for you, Cecily?
Yeah, really the same thing. It just speaks right to your soul in a way that modern music doesn't. It's much more, I feel like modern music can be much more superficial, and it takes you away in the moment, but I feel like when I come away from playing classical music that it still sticks with you.
Yeah, still kind of resonates within you, kind of your body and in your mind.
Yeah.
And how would you say that classical music just helped you adapt to other things in life, with your studies? Because we talk a lot about extracurricular activities and how it really does complement academics, and it just kind of keeps you focused and all in. But would you say that being a performer and learning classical music, that it sort of rewired your brain as you were growing up?
Absolutely. I think that learning an instrument in general is great for teaching you discipline, really setting long-term goals that you have to work towards for a long time, and you might not see that come to fruition right away, but really that carries over to school to being more disciplined and really independent learning, because with practicing it takes a lot of hard work and that carries over into schoolwork.
Absolutely, it does. And you play the violin, you play the cello. Did you choose the instrument, or did the instrument choose you, Cecily?
It chose me. Yeah, I was supposed to play the cello, but my mom read that if you want to start young on the cello, that it's too big, so you have to start on the violin and then switch to cello, which is crazy because they make smaller size cellos.
Of course, yeah.
And I didn't even start on a full size violin. It was like a 1/8 size.
Oh wow.
But then she was like, "Okay, it's time to switch to cello now after your violin." I'm like, "Oh, what?" I didn't even know what it was. It's like, no, I think I'm going to stick with this.
That's wonderful. That's great. All right. So what's next for you, Cecily?
Well, I'm in college right now for violin performance. So after that, I'm hoping to grow my violin studio. I already have 6 students, but I'm hoping to...
Oh, so you're teaching?
Yeah, so I'm hoping to continue teaching and growing that
Beautiful.
and playing for gigs.
Nothing like passing the torch, you know, but you're still so young enough to still perform. And speaking of performances, we mentioned this before, but the Hearts and Heroes concert, Summerville Orchestra is going to be performing at the Summers Corner PAC, so make sure you head out to the Performing Arts Center to go see that. Thank you, ladies, so much. I can't wait for your performance coming up. So after the break, stick around. We're going to have these ladies, and their mom, Edie, is going to be performing with them as well. You don't want to miss it. What are you going to be performing?
Fight Song with Amazing Grace.
Beautiful. Thank you, ladies. Good to have
Thank you so
with
much.
us.
Thank you.
We'll be back after this.